Okay, yeah, it is windy. No jokes. My ass here, sort of.
Okay.
She good? You hear that clapping? Yeah. Sorry, I was leering. I was like, is that flesh?
Right, you're on camera saying that. Right, so hello and welcome to another series from Walking with Jen on here at No Obstacle. So for this series we're going to be walking around the southwest coastal path of Cornwall. We've started today in St Ives and we're walking about 7.5 miles across to Zennor and then like into Zennor a little bit. How are you feeling about this, Ols?
Ready.
Ready? Like Quasimodo with the back. Fuck me! Actually overbalanced! Mate! Okay, good. Well, we're totally ready. Our packs aren't too heavy at all. And yeah, see if we survive. Good. So we start off our coastal walk, walking past the surfing club in St Ives. And as you can see, maybe, there are about 10 people, maybe more, out surfing. I guess they must be having a surfing lesson maybe, or surfing club. But yeah, they're out in these blustery waters today doing their surfing. I will endeavour to not fall over for the rest of the walk. We'll see how that goes.
It's on a scoreboard.
Oh, okay.
How many do we predict? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to predict 3 on today's jump.
This bag's pretty heavy, so I'm going to go with 5 today. And each time I'm going to grab Ollie and overbalance her. So, yeah. Cool, right, on we go. So we got what I think are some kind of roof? Like a sort of maybe like sea barricades.
I actually think it's even a castle.
You think a castle on the edge of the cliff?
Did you see how like everything's purposely placed? Rock way.
Well, I guess you would purposely place sea barriers as well.
But why would you do that high up and not all the way along?
Yeah, fair point. And I wonder what this little shed is for.
Probably like a World War II remnant.
Dude, every time we come across anything you're like, it's from World War II.
Oh, I should find out.
Okay, we're going to check out the World War II shed. The only period of history that Ollie knows, apparently.
Even then it's very sketchy. Very, very patchy.
And I'm afraid you guys are going to have to put up with sniffling from me because I appear to have some kind of, not the flu, but like definitely something vibing on that. Is it? No.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just a happy thing for someone.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna film the memorial names because it might not be good to put them online. But it's not World War II memorial.
It's not. But
I think it's like sort of, maybe it's like a little bothy type thing.
oh, look. Twitching.
Oh, there you go.
Twitching. Well, I don't want to go in there at the same time. But it's
So, as you may or may not notice, Ollie's Mac has lasted about 10 seconds into the video. And it was just too flappy and we had to remove it. It may reappear later, who knows. I think why is that all fenced off? Is that a sinkhole? Interesting. I think this is, dude, is this quicksand? I feel like people are going to go right up over their heads in this. So, the path has become slightly less tarmacy and slightly more cliff terrainy. A light wind, nothing too much.
she makes her own.
Oh, yeah.
It's very fragrant.
That may or may not be true. I admit nothing. Yeah, so we're starting now to get kind of on. I'm going to be honest, we did immediately go off track and ended up on the wrong beach at the start of the thing. So now we'll be back on track, and we're sort of at the start of this 7.5 miles. We're expecting to get there on an average about 3 o'clock. After a short foray along the cliffs, we have made our way onto what I can only presume and hope is the main path for the southwest coastal path, which is a series of slippery stones. What do you think, Goals? Is this the real path? She doesn't like it, she said. What did you say?
Kind of did ask for concrete.
Yeah.
Something slightly obvious. Yeah, we'll go on the right then. See on the right, that's all we need.
That's basically all we need. See on the right. Just trying not to think about what sea it is, in case we've gone totally wrong. My main worry is that I'm wild overbalanced with this backpack, because I've brought probably a bit too much food to start off with, and we're going to restock in Zennor Cove. I probably brought a bit extra because I don't like the idea of just getting stranded without food. Who does? So yeah, a bit overweight at the moment, pack-wise, maybe generally, who knows. So fingers crossed we can get some of that pack weight down by eating it. We have just come to the first way marker. That's an arrow, not a 1, that says Coast Path, so onwards we go. Very slippery on this bit. I guess it might not be as bad in summer, when a lot of you might choose to go. If you come in winter, I mean, look at it, the terrain is pretty ropey. We met a few other people on the trail, but they all seem to be on the public footpath trail at the moment, like dog walkers and stuff. We've yet to meet anyone else on this coastal trail, part of it, but I'm sure there will be people as the day goes on. Brief respite from the heavy terrain for a second. Nice terrain, still a wild drop, you don't want to fuck up here. But whilst we've got the small respite on the train, just to update, we just passed the trail marker that said Zennor 4 miles. I'm pretty sure that's the trail marker to Zennor Head. And then we need to actually go inland, I believe about a mile, to actually get to Zennor Village, where we have some accommodation set up for us. I think this Zennor accommodation is the sort of most rough and ready accommodation that we have for the whole trip. We do like kind of getting like a proper B&B and all that sort of stuff, because if you've had like, you know, a windy wet days walking, it's actually nice to just chill right out. But in out of season here, it's important to note that it's actually pretty tough to find places that will let you just stay for one night, so you have to kind of you know, balance out and get where you can. I had to phone around about 20 places before I found the right place for here, for Zennor, and also for Lamorna a bit further on. There wasn't anywhere actually in Lamorna. They didn't want us to stay for 3 nights, or was just closed. I honestly thought that would be a bit more exciting than that. Okay. What's wrong with me? It's, yeah, normally I'm fine. It's because I know how my own body moves, but with the weight on my back, I'm like, oh. That's a new experience. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the crashing against the shore. Yes. Or someone else falling down one of the bits, so we just come over. One of the two. If you are going to do this, wear waterproof socks. Thank me later. I wish I could hear what you're saying.
It's hard, isn't it? Unless I actively direct it at you, it doesn't project. Yeah, it just looks slightly appealing, but maybe it's just from the water to run off.
Yeah, no, I think we stick right next to the coast from what the map says. So at this point, the path is directing us in a little bit. Now it's really important we don't go in too soon, because we want to get to Zennor Head and then start heading into Zennor. But having looked at the way the path was going next to the cliff, it looks like it joined the sea, which is not our destination, or at least not today. Some interesting sights along the way. A stone circle. And sometimes in history these were used as clocks, essentially. Sometimes they were used as part of rituals, I believe. Which is what occasionally you come across a view on the cliff edge that I'm not even sure if you can get the perspective. We just came on. Ooh. I dare you to sit on the edge.
For what? Your viewing pleasure?
Yeah, for my viewing.
Yeah, sure.
For everybody's viewing pleasure.
Yeah, sure. Windy. No jokes. My ass here, sort of.
Okay.
She good? Hear that flapping? Yeah. Woo!
Right. Onto the path. About 2.5 hours in now to our hike for today. Location-wise, don't know right now, but like, you know, we are sort of interimly checking in with our map, but we're not being too heavy-handed with the map, only because we know the point that we need to turn in, and it's not yet. So we're trying to be a bit more relaxed with that, even though we have the map to hand, and we also have the Ordnance Survey app. So where are we, dude? Trevill? Trevill. So we're at Trevill, and this is what the beach, Stony Beach, looks like.
Looks like green water. You can sense the sun trying to... Oh, look at that blue sky!
Nice. We'll have blue sky before we know it. We come across this little obstacle, which most people would see as a sort of natural resources sty. Just go up and over. But I'm thinking, what would happen if I went through? We're about to find out. Right,
Here we go. Witness. Oh, sorry, you don't need my fingers.
yeah, we do like to go caving, so you know.
She needs to get her fix. Now, if this breaks or somehow comes apart,
This human.
oh, yeah, maybe. You know what I didn't see before?
What?
That little rock.
Oh yeah. Lol.
Doing a lot.
Ah! I made
Ta-da.
it. Woo, that's the weight of this pack, and of course, I'm gonna get comments saying, "Oh, your pack's too heavy," blah blah. But yeah, I have everything for the next 7 days in this pack, including travel clothes that are doubling as pajamas. So I actually think the most weight of this pack is the food in the pack. Obviously there's clothes, there's you know, there's like thermals, stuff like that, but most of the weight is the food. But I have to say, as the course of the day goes on, and probably, you know, tomorrow as well, being a long one, that weight does kind of wear you down, tire you. So at the moment we're seeing a lot of people pass and crossing us from the other direction, wearing day packs, looking remarkably chipper. And I want to explain. I want to be like, look at my back. It's mental. I'm tired. People need to notice. A brief rest where I try not to drop my GoPro on my face. For lunch. We're having lunch now. Yeah. What you got for lunch, Jules? Nice Spanish style good grains.
I'm not bready person.
Greens. I have tortilla and cheese. Couldn't find any cheddar, so I'm having Gouda. Okay, this is the way up apparently. Nice. I think it's fairly straightforward from here. After going down all those rocks, this, it appears, is the fucking path up. But luckily up is easier than down, so up we fucking go. So we're making a bold prediction that we are about an hour away from the end of the walk. Probably going to reach a crossroads where we will go left, sort of more in towards Zennor, basically, which is where we're staying for the night. The terrain is so difficult. Obviously I've been on worse, on a mountain terrain that's more difficult, but like for this type of path, you know, it's like gravelly, it's slippery, muddy, so it does fatigue you a little bit, especially if it's not something, you know, obviously we both live in London and day to day we don't do this type of thing. So, and there is the sun! Yes, the sun is happy that we are an hour away, or so we think. This is Zennor Head, pretty certain. We're kind of gradually trailing our way uphill because I don't believe Zennor itself is actually on the cliff face, so we need to work our way in towards the village. The uphill's tough, but we'll get there. We are within sight of Zennor. Past there. This is the turning point off to Zennor. Yeah, almost there. Woo. Nice. So here we are at the edge of Zennor village. As you can see, National Coast to Zennor Head, going that way. That's Zennor Head. But we're going this way. Have tea for the evening. Ready to rest for tomorrow, which is 12 miles. So.